Hey guys, welcome back to Mountain Dog Companion. Zach here, hanging out with one of our F1 mini Bernedoodle litters here. Kind of have a unique litter here. We're super excited about these pups here, and we'll kind of talk about why. Obviously we have Angie here, and yeah, we'll kind of talk through these puppies. What are they? Right around 12 days old?
12 days old. They were born on 2/1. So the mother is Bella. She is a Bernese mountain dog. She weighs about 7 to 8 pounds. So she's on the leaner side. She's a little taller and leaner. Yeah. And then the father is Grady. And we just have this beautiful combination. So we have 5 Merles and 4 tries. Zach has the males on his side and the females are over here on my side. And the Merle pattern is just beautiful.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, with the nice sharp tan points that are coming through. They just have beautiful faces. So as those furnishings start to come in, some have a little bit more darker. This one has, if they have a little more black on them, you see the difference in the Merle. It's just a little more intense.
Yep.
But even as F1s, it's really amazing to me the curl pattern already at 12 days old.
Yeah,
this little one here looks
there.
like a multi-gen. Yeah, look at all this curl. Like this is a really sharp little puppy.
Yeah.
And really nice curl on her. Even this little Merle here has quite a bit of curl already for just 12 days old. Oh, I know, babies. So these little love bugs are going through the program. They are currently at the early neurological stimulation stage with the scent introduction. So 12 days, we start at day 3. It goes to day 16, 17, depending on how that all goes. One thing to note through that process is if there was ever any regression in the litter. So say we have some weight loss or mom might have some milk conditions or something like that, then we actually stop that stimulation because they've already have like a disruption in their nest. So as long as the nest is peaceful and calm, then we can do our stimulation with the puppies. And so that involves handling for like, what is that, 3 to 16, how many days is that? 13 days, yeah. Goodness, the math. Yeah. So we give them day 1, 2, 3 to acclimate. So I always say there's a 3-day decompression. Also 3 days when they go home, there's a 3-day decompression period. So they've gone through birth. We need to get them, like settled, get them eating well, get them neutralized, get them rolling. Yeah. Then we'll start slightly stressing them because that's really what we're doing. And so we take them, and we hold them upright for 5 seconds. Hello. And then we're going to hold them downright for 5 seconds. What the whole theory of this is changing the blood flow in the body. On their back for 5. Hi, baby bean. Good job. Yeah, relax.
Really likes that.
Yeah, sometimes I hold them a little longer than 5 at this point because I'm so proud of them. And then their little paws go into a cold surface. So I have some stainless tables that we work around, obviously for sanitary reasons, and that's always cold. So it's a cold surface for us. And then we stimulate their little pads. And so maximum about 30 seconds we're touching and holding. We always check the little rear, make sure everything's opened up. Just check them in general, making sure there's no sores or anything like that. Also keep an eye on the belly button and how it's healing from the umbilical cord. Check the little nails, paw pads. Sometimes even the fronts of the paws, the rear, like the top of the back paws. When pups are born, they're neonates, so they finish development outside the womb. So actually you can see right now when I wanted to try and pull their legs back, they're already starting to form that muscle strength. But the first, look what I did. Yep, that's part of what we do too. I was like, what's happening, right? Yeah, that happens. Thanks. But the one thing that's really kind of interesting is puppies, when they're born, their rear legs act like little seals. So they're like they're flopping behind, like just running behind them. There's no strength at all in any form in that rear leg. So between 2 and 3 weeks, they're starting to form that muscle strength. And it's kind of neat to see how she pulled her legs up in there.
Right.
Yep. And apparently because I was moving them, that activated something. But besides that, here, let me get rid of these. Here we go. Thank you. I lost my train of thought because that happened. What was I talking about?
How it like kind of
development. Talking about development. Yeah. Right.
Yep.
And so we take care of them with changing that blood flow because we want to continue to change the brain and change the movement of blood in the body, and it stimulates that because right now the eyes and ears are still closed. So as they develop, that's where I was at. As they develop through week birth to 3 weeks, the next stage, the eyes are going to open between 12 to 14 days. The ears are going to open. Currently, these little ears are tight. Like I could maybe start to see a little bit of an ear canal, just a tiny tinge, but generally that's super, super tight. So usually eyes open first, then the ears open, and then we're going to start getting rear strength back there. Interesting fact, as mothers, we'll start to stand to nurse at about 3 weeks. And that whole process is starting the natural weaning process already. And what it's doing is helping the pups get that rear strength naturally. So like nature and mother already do that. It's really, really cool. However, on a raising standpoint, when that starts to happen, we have to be very, very attuned to puppies' weight, watching them. That's why we handle them every day, is just to look at them, make sure everything's developing, because when mom stands as a Bernese and puppies are only yay big, what happens? They can't reach the nipple. And so we have to make sure that everybody's getting the supplementation that they need. So it's just fun to watch all those little things. But then also getting back to what we do from day 3 to day 16, today's scent is actually rabbit. So we have scents involving natural scents outside. We have like cloves, thymes, black tea, chamomile, lavender, all those happy things. This little girl's really getting stimulated today. So we at least know that she already went, so I'm probably not gonna get it again. But they get to smell the scent for up to 30 seconds if they like, 5 seconds to start. And that was kind of her signal, but we're gonna try it one more time. Usually there's a sigh, relax, and the head lifts, and that tells you they're done. There's no real significance, at least what I found in research and just watching, of like, what was your reaction to rabbit? Oh, you're going to be a great hunter. No, not necessarily. For me, it's all about introductions. I just want to stimulate, right? The eyes are still closed, ears are closed. I want to stimulate the brain. And so this is just a variety of different scents. So everything we do is about impressions, setting a foundation that's strong, and introductions. Not a lot of like lifelong correlations to how their response was. But these are all the scents that are in here, just because kind of interesting. Pine shaving, soil, leather, tennis ball. They respond pretty strongly to black tea. That's on day 8. So that's cool. What we do. And we also do nail trimmings at this point. Nail trimmings, and then they're going to go into a little rest period after day 14, 16. After day 16, when we stop our stimulation, they'll go into a rest period till week 3. That's when the ears are open, and then we start sound therapy. So everything we do in our program has to do with the development of the puppy and when we introduce it. There is a theory, there's a logic behind it, and the outcomes are very predictable. It's very routine, but you know what? It's super fun. You could think that it's so routine that it's not exciting, and I still, I probably do a little jump every time the puppy's ears open and they hear you. There's just nothing like it. So.
Yep. Well, we love our pups and love seeing them develop. I mean, it's always Angie went through a ton of things that we do at this age, and appreciate you sharing that with us.
Yeah.
It's a blast to watch them develop.
It's a labor of love.
It is. Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
But yeah, guys, I mean, we're just super excited about this litter. We've had quite a few people reaching out about merles, so they don't come around too often. So
especially in this color pattern.
Yeah.
So a lot of times with merles, you may get a litter that has a lot more white on them.
Right.
So this particular pairing, the puppies are just beautiful because the merle is truly a merle pattern. and not dominant in white. This little one here is actually, this little girl here is very unusual, and we're considering her to be a Harlequin merle. She's got just very unusual markings, and it'll be fun to watch her develop and watch those furnishings come in and watch that little muzzle come out with all that color.
Yeah.
So
Yep, she's got it coming down her
yeah,
leg here.
and she's got a nice blocky face too, so she's going to have a strong structure.
Yeah.
So it'll be fun to watch them.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, this
oh, yeah.
is the early stage where it's very important that you're very attentive to all of the daily developments. Beautiful, beautiful face.
Oh, yeah.
Good structure as well in the face.
Yep, these guys are awesome. Very excited about them.
Got a little dark eye. That's going to be fun once the hair comes in.
Yeah, I love too. Like we've had
like
merles.
he's winking all the time.
Yeah, yeah, it does. We've had merles in the past, and like people have sent me pictures of you know them a little bit older, hair coats grown out. I mean, just a beautiful look. Yeah, super excited about these.
And I'm always excited when the coloring of the merles is marbled like this is.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're beautiful.
They are.
So there are 5. We have 3 males, 2 females, right?
3 females. Oh, as far as the
3
merles go?
merle, yeah,
Yes,
yeah,
yep,
3
yep.
3 merles and 2 female merles, and then 4 beautiful black and tans.
Yep. So yeah, guys. I mean, here's the puppies for this litter. Again, like we said, super excited about them. Angie, thanks again for telling us kind of where they're at and what they're doing. And yeah, these guys are available or will be available as they keep growing here and everything. So yeah, appreciate you guys tuning in today, and we'll see you next time.